Morning everyone, just got in from the morning cycle, so I thought I'll have a drink first, and I thought I'm going to straight away take you through what I got on Sunday. And this is a real mixture of it's kind of bog standard stuff with a huge return on investment, and things I spent a lot of money on, which I might double my money on. Fingers crossed. So I'm going to flip around and go through it all. It's all on the table here, so the reason I want to show it now is because I want to clear it. So here we go. First off, I just want to say thanks to Luke for giving me these Commodore bits. And I was reading this, sad that I am, and we're actually going to program one of these. You can program Space Invaders. This takes me back. But he also gave me this as well, which was well generous, and a few other bits and bobs. Which here we go. It blows my mind that. And what I've got to do is I've got an Atari ST 520, but I haven't powered it up yet. And I think one of these is for the Amiga. I haven't got an Amiga. Of course, I used to have one. It used to be my computer. So I'm on the lookout for an Amiga when I get one, when it's cheap. But right, on to Sunday's haul. Here we go. Past the pigs, 50p. Probably will get about £7. So not huge, but you know, that is 14 times what I paid. Sold it before, can tend to hang around. I bought this new and R8'd it, and it flies out if you're doing Amazon. Yeah, if you can pick this up cheap, and you know, probably talking about under a tenner, that'll flip at Christmas like nobody's business. As long as not, like 20 million other people ain't doing it as well. But anyway, that cost £1. So I'll eBay these. I cannot be bothered with Amazon this year. It's just, you know, maybe the wrong thing, but there you go. That was £1 as well. I've got 5 of these, but they'll go. Just got to get the price right. The price is right. And again, £1. These are all from the same person. And £1. And I've sold all these, you know, before Christmas coming up. They're bound to go minimum a tenner, probably around, you know, hopefully 15. So £1 to 15. Not bad at all. Wii games. I was glad I got these. I actually feel like, yes, I've got in before everyone else has got them, especially with this one. I haven't seen a Mario for ages. So they were 50p each. And obviously the Wii Sports would be put with a board probably. Oh no, is it the Wii Fit that goes with the board? I can't remember. But yeah, that will go with a sports bundle. Probably, you know, a boxed Wii. That will go with a boxed Wii, and that will go with a board. And I've got a Guitar Hero Legends of Rock, so that's handy for the Wii. And so those two might go together, and that will go with a couple of steering wheels. So I don't know how much the actual guitar. You know, I've got the guitar and it's boxed and it hasn't had the stickers applied. And I saw that Sam Sells stuff had that on for, you know, nice wedge. So I'll probably copy his price as you do. That'll be around about 20, and yeah, whatever those are. Couple of me type items. So that was £2. That'll be, I imagine, between 15 and 20. So again, good return on investment. And that was £2 as well. I do tend to pick these up. They're a little. When you sell them, you just think, oh God, I've got to get a box. And obviously they have to go Hermes. But bubble wrap void filler, you know, it's not that breakable really. So yeah, just surround it with newspaper and they should be right. It's finding the square box, as is always a bit of a pain. Colin Dexter's box set. I've sold this before, but yonks ago. Morse. This is Inspector Morse. So that was £4. I guess, because I can't remember how much I've sold them for previously, I would think about 20. I might look on Amazon and have a quick look. Let's get this in focus. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably look that up. These two were £1 each, and just sort of like probably that'll go with a console. And I always pick up Lord of the Rings. It's a bad habit I've got. But what happened was, I was actually, because I spent all my money. Headline. I was actually looking around to, I had about like £5 left or something, and I wanted to spend it, and I spent it all on at the one store, which was a guy I know called Johnny, and I bought these bits off him. So I'll come to the rest of that in a minute. That was £1, a boggle. Always love that's going to fall over. Always love a boggle. Again, always sells probably about maybe a tenner, not huge amounts. I got this, but we'll probably keep that. A box door will be. They do cost a lot new when you see them in Boots, but this sort of thing that's always on offer, but not as cheap as £4.50. So I got one the other day for about £7, but I think it had a few kind of bits and bobs with it. It was a bigger box. But yeah, I'm sure if I resold that would be, around about the £25 mark. A Cluedo. I've got so many of these. I'm going to have to just sort of make sure, because I know some of them are for bits, but that was £1 as well. So yeah, what I mean by like loads of sort of standard stuff, that's the standard stuff. Board games, etc, etc. Now we get on to these bits, which are obviously from a collector, and I've got this. Now I saw this guy about a month ago and bought 2 bits off him for quite a bit of money, and these cost quite a bit of money. And last time I saw him, I did give him my phone number, but he never rang, so I gave him my phone number again anyway. So, how much did this all cost? Now, I did look it up while I was there. I'm hoping I'm going to, look it up again. It'll be the same price. I think, especially this one, it's a limited edition. But this whole lot cost £170. Yes, £170. It was kind of like 50, 50, 50, 20. And I think he added them up separately. Oh yeah, and it came to like he wanted 50, 50, 50, 25. And then we put them all together, and he said, "Can you do 180?" And I said, "That's more than the individual price. What's going on here?" But I was looking them up on eBay, and like some of these were like 200. They're more than £50, put it like that. Like around, I think some of them were over 100, 200. I can't remember each one individually. When I do a sales video, I will obviously tell you what I sold them at and try and remember what I bought them at. This is always the case here. I buy the stuff and can't remember what the price was when I looked it up, and then when I sell it, I can't remember how much I bought it for. But this is all. I checked this one. Kind of opened it up very carefully. It's been unopened. There's a certificate in there and everything. So this stuff will really go at Christmas. Hopefully he's going to ring me, and because he has got more of it. I don't know a lot about Hornby. I know 00 gauge is the sort of like one that's the kind of standard one that is out there. I did see a guy he had bigger real vintage trains. And he was telling me about that gauge. I know nothing about it. All I do is look it up on eBay and sort of see what the sold prices are. And I'd never heard of this Bachmann, but it's obviously, if you're into this stuff, Bachmann will mean a lot to you. Because I was looking at this, and he said, obviously you know about that because Bachmann. I was like, yes, of course I do. Not having a clue, and trying desperately to research that one. That was the only one I couldn't find. The actual make and model on eBay as a sold. So you could say I'm taking a bit of a chance with that, but going on the quality of the rest of it, I think I should be all right. So there we go. I spent there's a couple of other bits in there just quickly. So a Sony PlayStation again, with lead, which is nice, RF lead. So that was £5. No power supply, but that's all right. No controllers, but I've got a few of them. And a nice little Lotus Esprit, I think it is. Yeah, Lotus Esprit. Looks a bit like Kojak's car, but it's not Kojak's car. That was 50p. And then after I bought this, I've been around the boot fair once and just done a few more rows and spent my 170 quid. And I was like, oh, brilliant. I spent all my money, which I was glad about. So I'm not going around the boot fair about 3 times. But I did have about £5 left or something. So, like I say, I went to a guy I know called Johnny's stall. And I was like, just had handfuls of coins. So I picked up these two for £1. And ulcers, which I've sold before, I've currently got on the store that isn't shifted. And he said this and it hasn't shifted, but I thought I'll take a chance on it. I got that and this for £3.50 just to spend the money. So I could say, I spent all my money on YouTube and it would, attract loads of attention. So this is going to be a fun one to Google, isn't it? God knows how I'm going to put that in. I don't think an image search will help. No barcode. And he said, yeah, it looks like that's got some age. It was probably produced last week in a factory in Beijing somewhere. But and they're probably churning out millions of them. But yeah, when you want to spend the rest of your change, why not buy something crazy like this? Of course, what it had going for it is, and it's just all fallen out because I'm stupid and turned it upside down. It's small, so even if it hangs around as a kind of mystery item, it's not going to take up a lot of room. So yeah, what is this? This is like the game of Chairman Mao. Is it like the Chinese version of Risk? If you have any idea about this, or if you're Chinese, or if you know anyone who's Chinese, and this means anything to you, let's open it up. Drop a comment in below. But it doesn't mean anything to me. But yeah, interesting one. Always good to get something a little bit interesting. But there we go. That's a lot. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to have a sit down and a drink of water and load up this video and get it on. So hopefully let me flip round to end. Yeah, I've got about 6 things to send out today. A couple of I've got a DVD to pack and I've got like a steering wheel thing to pack. That's the only things that are a bit of a pain. And then the rest of the week is fairly easy for me, which is quite nice. I'm just going to slowly list, tidy things up, get things on the right shelves. All that shelving rejig is sort of 95% done. And just really looking forward to get any unlisted stock and getting it on the shelves. So that's all going well. I'll let you know how that process is working and whether it's might be worth considering for everyone. But for now, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care. Hope you have a good week and I'll see you soon.